Hello class, welcome to this new video of tutorial 4, where together we will solve question 2 and question 4. Now, you have three determinants and you are asked to evaluate each of these. Now, let's have a look on how to solve this question. Let's start with the first case, I, right? Assuming that I call this matrix here matrix A. Okay, so we have to find therefore determinant of matrix A. Now, what do you realize when you do a close look or inspection of matrix A? You realize that you have here the the lower diagonal element are all zero, right? They are all zero. Then from the definition or the property of the determinant we saw earlier, we say that such a matrix is called a lower triangular matrix, and therefore the determinant of a lower triangular matrix is simply the product of the element of a diagonal. So this will then be equal to 1 times 2 times 5 times 3 times 4, which when we see this is 10, this is 12, so this is 120. Okay, so let's have a look on the case 2I. Let's call this matrix in here B. So we are finding determinant of B, right? So finding determinant of B, what I see is that I have already 0, 2 0 in the first row and 2 0 in the first column. So what I will do here, I will do an expansion, right? Expansion of the first row. Since I already have 0 0 here, it makes it easier for me. So I'll do this way. So it will be that it will be equal to 4, the pivot here, 4 determinant of 0, 5, 2, 3, right? Which is 4 factor bracket 3 times 0, 0 minus 10. It is minus 40, right? So if I look at the third case, I'll call this matrix in here matrix C. So I'm finding determinant of C, right? So finding determinant of C, let's have a close look on the matrix, right? Okay, so what I realize in this matrix is that when I look at this column, right, and this column, I can see that both columns are identical. So because they are identical, I will therefore use one of the properties of determinant. Let's say that when two columns are identical, therefore the determinant will be 0. So it will be 0. Why? Because column 2 and column 4 are identical. Okay. So now let's have a look on the question 4. Right? Where you have that A is a 4 times 4 matrix, right? And the determinant of A is 7, and you have B also is a 4 times 4 matrix, and the determinant of B is minus 8. So the question is, if possible, find the following. Okay, so what are those following? We're gonna see it now. If possible, find determinant of A transpose, right? So what is determinant of the transpose of the matrix? We saw in the determinant properties that the determinant of transpose of A is also equal to determinant of A. So this will simply give me 7 because determinant of A is 7. Now, the second case is to find determinant of A minus 1. Okay, so we also saw that using one of the property of determinant, that determinant of an, right, is equal to determinant of a all power n. So applying it here, I will have that is equal to determinant of a all power minus 1, which is 7, minus 1, which is 1 over 7, right? So therefore, if then I want to look at the third case, where I'm asked to find determinant of a times b, right? We also saw that by the property of determinant, that determinant of the product of matrix equal to determinant of a times determinant of b is equal to 7 times minus 8, which is 56. Okay, so looking at the fourth case, right, I'm asked to find determinant of a plus determinant of b. Now this is a little bit tricky because um, all we have is determinant of a and determinant of b, right? And we can't give we can't give an answer to this question because we don't have information about the element of the matrix of A and the element of the matrices of B. So not enough information, right? We don't have enough information to answer this question. Okay, so then if you want to look the fifth case, where I'm asked to find the determinant of A squared using the same formula over here, I will have that it is determinant of a all power 2, which is 7 squared, which is 49. Okay, so ending here, I'll just appreciate the fact that you do more of these exercises so that you grasp the main concept of determinant of matrices, and this will help you to easily answer further questions of the tutorial. Thank you.